Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. And we're underway. Our understanding is that it's going to be a 3-6-1 formation.
Well, in truth, this system can very quickly transform itself into 5-4-1. The widest midfielders will certainly operate as wing-backs once they have to defend, and so either way, this seems to be a move towards the conservative and prioritising a clean sheet, but it certainly doesn't take away from what they can achieve at the other end.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to...
He'll try from distance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Tonali. And it's Mayulu. That's destined for the flank. Tries to pass it through. João Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Unahi. Marco Verratti. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
McKennie. Now Tonali.
Has a look and plays it forward.
McKennie.
McKennie! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here!
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Unahi.
Looking to play him in.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
A lot of space ahead of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a good foray he's making. Marco Verratti. And it's Verratti. And here's Kane. And it's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Opts for safety. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Tonali. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Unahi powering forward here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Shaqiri. Oh, sweet feet. He's in a great position here. McKennie.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Chooses to go cross-field. Approaching the half-hour mark. Mayulu. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Unahi. Grimaldo in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aguirre. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's McKennie. Tonali, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Unahi. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Shaqiri. Gets a good foot in there. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's made its way to him. Driving forward. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Unahi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mayulu. Distributed tidily. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kane. Tonali. Mayulu. Played out towards the right wing. McKennie. And it's Tonali. Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Unahi. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Need to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So right back into the action.
Ajax are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Pedri. Kane. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pedri. And Unahi. Kane, real chance! What a wonderful goal!
What a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter. He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's it.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Ajax have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Ajax are looking to go forward now. Oliveira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Zubeldia. It's a really well-measured ball. Space for him to turn and look. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's a good ball. Looking here to chip it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's going right the way across. And it's McKennie.
Ajax are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
McKennie. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Turns back here, probably the best option.
8.904 espectadores.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Strong running down that left flank. He has found the way through. Ronaldo. Lovely feet. That's very neat. Threads one in. He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He doesn't look too happy with that. Berratti goes short. Cross goes in. Terrific effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. Nicely spread. Mayulu. Probing pass. That's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's got away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Marco Verratti. Unahi. Looking for the run. And this is Kane. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Half an hour gone in the second half. Zubeldia. And it's Mayulu. Marco Verratti. Looking for a runner. No, it's come to nothing.
Ajax clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
There will be a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 3, camisa 10, camisa 19, camisa 8, camisa 6, camisa 16.
Pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass.
Camisa 13, camisa 2, camisa 20, camisa 99. Camisa 18.
The most accurate pass.
Camisa 9.
Di Lorenzo. And Mayulu.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Baina. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Baina. Thinks about the shot. And he's being shifted off it. Juanmi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Just eases him off the ball. Zubeldia. Juanmi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Mayulu. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that's nice. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Dos Santos. That's the throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ajax, moments now away from seeing this one out. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Ajax really deserved this result, it has to be said. I mean, especially for all the effort and endeavour they showed after the break. There was genuine purpose and intent in everything they tried to do, and I think they deserve it.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.